It came and it left my playlist straight after.
Ooh.
True, you didn't enjoy it at all.
Not what I was
I
expecting.
enjoyed it when I was in the gym, like listening to it. You know,
Yeah.
there's a couple of standouts.
Everyone here, would they consider themselves a Travis Scott fan?
I was.
Oh, this guy's doing stadiums. He's doing Suncorp Stadium
he's doing Suncorp.
two nights.
That's wild.
I don't know how many people can do that.
2 nights.
Ed Sheeran. And
Yeah,
Taylor
right.
Swift. Mike Dean on on the Weeknd's last tour in America, he was like his live band.
Who?
Mike Dean.
Oh yeah, Mike Dean's on here for that.
Yeah,
for the tour
yeah.
as well.
That'd be crazy.
That's the
That'd
only
be
reason
cool
I
to
wanna
go,
go
man.
see
So Mike Dean is the reason why
Yeah,
he's looking at the weekend.
yeah.
Crazy, we smoking a fat stooge.
Well, if you
bro,
go,
while playing
yeah,
the
if you
piano
go,
and shit, it's gonna
if
be
you go
wild.
to, he has a single featuring Oakland rapper Keek the Sneak. Tell me when to go.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. I've got it. Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
I've got it.
What's his name? Oh.
Say a name so I can get it. Say a name because I've got it.
Oh.
I've got it. I've got it. I've got it.
I forgot his name. Is it E40?
Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the Well-Versed Show, presented by Ever Define, recorded at 6 Degree Studios. I'm King Weezer.
Oh. Sorry. Just got too excited. Sorry.
No, we're keeping it in.
Sorry.
We're keeping it in.
Sorry, I got too excited.
He's just like doing the heel.
And then I thought you were going to finish, so I was going to interrupt him. And then I interrupt the wrong person.
So you were planning to interrupt him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's a snot in there. That's lit.
I'm Bodie.
That's Gene.
What's up?
Go on. What do you got this week?
Go on, bro.
He already said
Oh.
Oh, he ruined the whole rhythm. Go on.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
D-A-D, Skin Sane, a.k.a. Skinny Lizzy.
Skinny
Skinny
Lizzy.
Lizzy.
Where's that come from? Where does that?
It was supposed to be.
where's that
It was supposed to be
derived
Skin Lizzy, like Thin Lizzy, but
Have you been
fuck
keeping
that.
up like with that every week, like the AKA?
you'd know if you were there.
I would.
from? Well,
Yeah, I have.
you are back.
I am back. Wait,
back.
and that's Bodie?
He said Birdie.
Yeah,
we were just
yeah.
too busy laughing.
Yeah,
Do your job.
Do your job.
If we keep stuffing around, Bills might show up as well now. So let's get
I know, right?
Bro, Travis Scott's album came out since you've
Yes.
been gone. What is your review of it? Because we haven't had your review.
It came and it left my playlist straight after.
Ooh.
True, you didn't
Yeah.
enjoy it at
Not
all.
what I was
I
expecting.
enjoyed it when I was in the gym, like listening to it. You know,
Yeah.
there's a couple of standouts.
Yeah, what's still in the playlist then?
I say I don't put it in my playlist. I play like the whole album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what
And
song would you what songs would you revisit?
The one with the one that Kanye produced, similar to Black Skinhead. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah. You know what that one's called?
The third song. Is it the third song? I
We're
just know what it's
I don't know what it is.
We're
Yeah,
really at that point
yeah.
now.
Because I play it on like Spotify, so I don't
Yeah,
see
I
the
don't- I
names
don't-
and
I
I
don't-
forget all the names. 'cause
That's
they're
how
all
I
fucking
listen
weird.
to now too. I like Fiend as well.
Yeah,
Fiend
Fiend's
is
hard.
Yeah,
The
and
one with Beyonce's hard. Ghost Whisperer.
there was
or
a
whatever.
sample
Echo.
that I thought it was Frank. I thought it was James Blake. Well, I'm not too sure if it was James Blake or Frank.
Oh,
Ocean.
with the one with West Side Gun on it as well?
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
But for like a Astroworld fan, I don't think they would like Utopia as much.
Do you think as a Travis Scott fan in general though, as well?
They're
Because
gonna
I
be
mean,
on his
I don't know,
nuts.
hey.
They're gonna be on his nuts no matter what.
everyone here, would they consider themselves a Travis Scott fan?
I was.
Oh,
Like,
I'm more of a fan because of the sacrifices.
I'm more of a fan because like of his live shows. And
live
his,
shows
his
are
whole like
holy, I cannot stay in here.
yeah, I don't know. Oh, I just,
Yeah, you
I just clicked.
nah, it's cool, but I really like Birds. You know what I mean? Birds in the Trap.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
Radio,
Days Before the Rodeo. Yeah.
Rodeo was hard too, just rodeo, because I feel like that got outshadowed by like all those other little
Even,
ones.
like that's what I mean. Even
Yeah.
Astroworld isn't my favorite album, but it's still I still liked
Yeah.
the album.
But it took me 3 years to get around Astroworld. you
True.
know?
Yeah.
just because like
I don't think that's gonna be the case with this at all. Hey,
yeah,
like, for me,
Utopia.
I think
It
the
was-
people get like I think like the like half fans are gonna be, or the Astro World fans, like you said, like
Yeah.
aren't gonna love it. But that's why it's hard.
That's how I felt about Users too, though. It took me like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
seeing him live and playing Users to actually fully like immerse myself in the album.
I had to brainwash myself. I had to like burn it onto a CD back when there were still CDs, and then just play it continuously in my car. And there's only 8 songs, so you listen to it like 4 or 5 times in the car ride.
yeah, I'm gonna revisit that point. But I'm gonna ask Brody, have you revisited it at all, or is there anything different about the album for you?
Can
or?
you play anything in the, like in
I
the
play
club?
I play Fiend and
Fiend,
I play.
Is Fiend the one with Drake?
Nah,
Nah, that's that meltdown one.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
and
Tea
Malcolm.
time, tea time.
bro. How crazy is that verse?
What the
Meltdown.
whisper?
What you thought? You liked the verse?
Yeah, man, 100%.
The Asthma verse.
Yeah, I didn't. Do you understand why he dissed Pharrell like that? That's what we were trying to figure
thought
out
it was
one
good.
episode 2.
I thought it was because Pharrell was working with ASAP and on his new album, and ASAP came out with it.
Is that why
it
you
could
think?
be it? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, that's lit.
Because it's a diss to for sure Pharrell and Pusha T. But yeah, nah. So that's the songs that's and
could be. I don't know.
you yourself with the album, not
not really.
Wasn't it the Off-White shit?
What's that?
The because Pharrell's doing Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, well, that's I don't know, but it's just weird. We talked about it. It was me, Brody, and Bills. We talked about it one episode,
Oh yeah.
and we're trying to piece it together. But I just can't figure out how
Yeah.
Drake
Pharrell
just
gets.
being mysterious in that, man.
It just gets weird
Yeah.
to diss Pharrell. Like Pharrell just doesn't seem like a person to diss, right?
And
Like,
and that thing with the ASAP thing, that sounds legit because ASAP would definitely be on like, Pharrell would definitely be on the ASAP
Yeah,
album.
well, he released the track that Pharrell was on as well, like recently, and it was kind of like a lead up to like his album dropping.
to Rockies, yeah,
I can't remember what it's called, but I listened to it and there was no like disses going out towards Drake or anything like that I'd heard.
that you could put, yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, like Pharrell must be working on a new album with him. And
True.
like, you know,
Was it a singing song?
no, it wasn't really a singing song. I don't think so anyway. So
I think I've got that song. But yeah, anyway.
who knows?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna
Fuck knows.
to mention what he just said before. When you were on our last episode, you had a pretty big take, and you said that Utopia was better than Yeezus. Do you still standing on that hill? What do you think of that? What do you think of
I
saying
haven't listened to it enough to compare though. You know what I
Utopia
mean?
to Yeezus?
Yeah, I think for me at the moment, Users is definitely there.
Better, yeah.
Better,
But
yeah.
Utopia's a hip hop album, and Yeezus is a punk album, so it's 2 completely different like takes on like the music genre.
But
Yeah,
I'd say
I hear similarities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there's some punk aspect to it too, though, with Utopia.
Oh yeah,
Because it's
100%.
breaking sort of like the whole
the norm and shit.
the norm, yeah, breaking the whole soundscape of like what hip hop
Yeah.
is.
yeah. I don't know if you could categorize them, either of them, into anything.
Yeah.
Like fully into like, say, one's full hip hop or
I'm
one's
only
full
saying
punk.
I'm only saying that the Yeezus
'Cause-
is a punk album because Rick Rubin said it, and he's
Yeah,
boss.
I think I don't know if like I don't know. I just don't know if I'd like box it because like I'd say there's nothing on Utopia that would even could like is in comparison to Bound 2.
yeah,
And I'd say the most hip hop song out of those 2 albums entirely would probably be Bound 2.
I feel like with
Nah,
Utopia,
Hyena, when those drums come in.
yeah, that's tough. But I feel like Utopia, you would have to really listen to it as a whole album. You can't
Yeah.
just pick 1 or 2 songs.
It's like Donda
Just to get
too.
it. Yeah.
Donda was the same. Like it's one of those albums that like you can't just pick songs off of it. It's one of those ones you have to like be in the right mind state to like
Yeah.
watch the whole thing through. It's just like a movie.
It kept the essence of like making an album, I think.
Yeah.
In terms
Yeah,
of,
Utopia
like-
is definitely like you have to appreciate the whole album to appreciate it. But the thing is with like I don't know with Yeezus and Donda, I don't know, just me personally, I can enjoy songs off it separately from it being on the album.
Yeah.
That I don't know. There's just no real songs in Utopia that I'd like revisit right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I'd only, but like with I don't know, that just from my perspective, like I could appreciate Yeezus and Donda, just the random songs randomly playing,
Is that
whatever, or
from
just
the-
thinking, oh, I'll just play this song from it.
Is that because you listened to like that album in the time where like it was like music wasn't so fast? like fast moving. Like it wasn't just like onto the next, onto the next, onto the next. It was like because it's like one of the last like sort of albums in that era of like, oh yo, I'm gonna have to like play this, and you hear like songs and heaps of other
That could be
different things.
I don't
I feel
know.
like that could play a factor, eh?
Yeah, but the only thing is Dunder's recent, so it
Yeah,
can't
but
really,
I'm talking about Yeezus. Sorry.
yeah, but I mean, for Yeezus,
When was Jesus released?
2013.
No, 2008, bro. I'm pretty
I
sure.
can.
Jesus.
I don't think it was.
Yeezus is
No.
2012. Yeezus is
12, yeah.
2012.
2012. Sorry.
Yeah.
2008 was thing.
So it's like over
graduation.
2013. There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh yeah.
So
Nice, G.
like to me, yeah, no, I can appreciate the songs by itself, but yeah, I don't know if it has anything to do with the time frame of
Yeah.
like how often music is. Because at the end of the day, I feel like I consume just as much music now as I did then.
Yeah.
I'm not really you guys know me. I'm not really a trend based like what's trending. Like I kind of takes me a while to like invest a lot of time into an artist or. A
And I sort of,
project, so.
feel weird with like albums that come out that have got so much hype because I'm just like, I don't want to be that guy playing that album like 9 times a day when I want to. Because like when Pink came out, the Pink album
Pink
came
tape
out,
with
Pink
Uzi.
Tape, whatever. I wanted to listen to that like fucking every day on the day at work because I play my music out loud. And then when Utopia came out, I wanted to do the same thing, but I just can't fucking do it. I want to be that guy that they look at being like, But that's just fucking your own fucking
You reckon
narrative
it's
in
us
your
just
head.
getting old?
Yeah.
Hey,
You reckon it's just us getting old and just like
Just being haters.
I don't know.
not even haters, but just like
It's Spotify's fault.
it's just like we want something more from an album. I guess.
I think it's fair. I think Travis Scott did it. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think Travis Scott completed what he needed to do with the album. I don't think my whole stance on it is just literally it's just not meant for me, but it's completely well done and it's
Yeah.
like completely right for the right person. Like it ticks all the boxes, production values there. He is saying something.
Yeah.
It's just not saying anything to me. Like lyrical value doesn't hold anything to me personally. But I think for this year, it probably is the best album of the year. If to be completely unbiased and not have my personal.
You know what adds to the factor though is his whole rollout, his whole imagery, his whole live shows. I feel like that really played a big part for this album because I wouldn't get the whole album if I didn't look at the aesthetic of like his whole imagery.
Yeah.
When he rolled out like with the Nike like football sort of like
the
outfit.
briefcase as well too.
Yeah,
Getting
dude.
Briefcase-
traveling around.
yeah.
The briefcase is the hardest
Yeah.
thing.
And
Like
he
just-
sort of like set like that picture
Mm.
for this album, which is cool.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But yeah, no, I think for right now, it's going to be the best album so far. But there's a lot more music that's going to come out this year, and there's rumored to come out this year, which, yeah, okay, let's go there.
Taku,
Let's
man.
go there.
Taku's new album,
Yeah, that came out too.
Taku?
I haven't checked
bro.
it. Yeah.
his debut album came out.
Hey.
A couple
What's
days
it
ago.
called? Songs to Make Love to?
Can't remember off the top of my head, but it was.
Oh,
yeah,
I
so
was
come
close.
into it. Yeah, it was.
That's fire.
It's a great
Wow,
album, bro.
he's been taking me
One
on
of
a
the-
journey. Songs to make love to, songs to like break up with, to break up to,
Songs to
whatever.
come, and this one's songs to come home to.
Yeah, but this is like
Wow.
his official debut album. So
True.
and it's like a 20-track release or something like that. Yeah, it's a big album.
True.
It's one of the albums.
Shout
first
out
time in
Tito, shout out Tito Taku, man.
Yeah.
Tito means uncle in the Philippines.
First album in ages I've listened to back to front, no skips.
True.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
beautiful, bro. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna have to suss that out.
What do you
man.
think, Keegan? Is what you listen to it from? Yeah,
Really
yeah,
well
Keegan's
produced.
like Keegan's got the.
Yeah, man.
That's the most Keegan's talked, so it's a really good album. So check it out.
Yeah, man.
Keegan's
And
never
he's
talked that
Australian
much
too.
behind the camera before.
Are you part of his
Australian
collective creative
artist.
stuff still?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
it called? Hope Some Dreams. Yeah, I remember when he like made that like 2013, 14 maybe. Can't remember. Yeah.
Hectic. Well, yeah, go check that one out. I probably should do the same. I haven't
Yeah,
done.
support your Aussie artists, man.
I had heard that it had came out on Friday though, but I think yeah, I didn't really check out anything new on Friday. I think Burna Boy. Let's go there first before we go to what didn't come out. Did you guys? I know you probably didn't listen to Burna. You didn't listen to.
No.
I
Okay.
listened to it.
You listened to Burna
Yeah.
Boy. What did you think of it?
It's definitely a fusion of like a whole lot of genre. But
Actually, you didn't check it out because RZA and Jizza feature on it.
Yeah.
It's like
see, that's I know how the fuck is it? Yeah, RZA and Jesus like
On the same song.
Nah, they're on different songs.
Bullshit.
I need to enjoy album the way I used to enjoy it. Because when I listen to a Burna Boy album, I sort of just freaking break it down.
Yeah.
When it comes to like sounds and how it was
you didn't listen to it as just
like
for what it is.
Yeah.
It's just
And
you being like what you're good at though. Like,
yeah, but it's for me, it sounds really good, and I like the mixes. I want my mix to sound like that. It's a whole fusion of like real drum sound, like real drum sounds, and like real instruments.
Yeah,
it's cool, man.
Where does it measure up to the last one for you?
To the last album?
Yeah. Do you think it's better?
Because what's it been, like a year or two since
Been
it
a
dropped
year
his
or
last
I think it's been 2 years since the last
There
Burna
wasn't
Boy.
any standout single rather than Big 7.
A lot of samples.
What about the one with 21?
That was it, Big 7. Big 7.
Dave's on it too, apparently.
Yeah, Dave's on it.
The one with breaking up with me, cheat on me or some shit.
Yeah, cheat
with
on me,
Dave.
but they had that Sitting on Top of the World with 21 Savage as well.
Yeah,
that was a
yeah.
big single on the lead up to it as well.
Opening
but it
song
wasn't
with the
last
Jizzle,
last
that's
though.
wild.
It wasn't, but it was meant to be the last for this album. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Because I heard that Sitting on Top of the World like a
I hear
lot.
it everywhere, man.
Yeah.
But it didn't perform like they wanted it to, and that's
Yeah.
why 21 Savage was like, I'm never doing any tracks with these Africans again.
Well, as already said.
Yeah, with African artists again.
Why?
Yeah. Something like that. Like,
That's crazy.
on those words, yeah.
But nonetheless, like the album sounds really good.
Yeah, it's done really, really well. J. Cole's on the album as well.
But-
Dave's on the album.
I
Yeah,
added
in
the-
terms of like
I
Afro
added those
beats,
Wu-Tang songs to my play on the way home, so you'll get a full
I don't know.
fucking
I don't know.
breakdown.
I don't even know. I don't think they even rapped on it, bro.
Yeah,
I think
probably not.
Jizza did. I don't think RZA did.
Jizz is on like the first song, and then the RZA probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
in terms of Afro beats, from like instead of that album, I'd probably just go listen to like Asake's album.
Yeah,
he's
you
really
plugged that
good.
A.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Eric was on like in France in a fashion show, and he was sitting across Asake, and I was like, that's crazy.
Hey,
True.
Yeah.
buzzy.
It's
Yeah.
tough. But yeah, I'm a piano's pretty cool, man. I've been getting around it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's good.
Yeah, I'm a piano, and who else? Like Era Star is really good too.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Byron Messiah, crazy.
Who's this?
He sung that Taliban
Yes.
song with
I've-
Burna
yeah,
Boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where's
Such a
he
good song.
from?
Don't quote me on this. I think Jamaican. He was.
Ah,
he
okay,
speak
yeah.
patois and stuff. But
True.
Yeah, there's
Interesting.
been
Yeah.
a lot of controversy over, I don't know whether it's over Burna's album
Yeah.
or because of it, but there's been like a lot of controversy in the African community about Afro beats like becoming
Too globalized.
Yeah, too Americanized. Because if you look on the album, there's so many features from like
yeah,
American artists where they think that it should be kept within the African culture and within the African scene. That's even like Selena Gomez making a feature on some artists like
with
Chris Brown.
Rima.
Yeah,
Calm down. Yeah,
What's that? So it's Selena Gomez and who's on
Rima.
Rima.
Calm down.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and even
Good
like
song.
True.
there's a bunch of like,
Lotto and some other guy.
yeah, Lotto on
Yeah.
DeVito?
Yeah, maybe I can't remember who he was.
no, Lotto on a Thames remix,
Okay.
and it's or DeVito remix or something like that. Yeah, and they're just like a lot of the Africans who aren't like they're not artists per se. They're just like it's getting too Americanized. Like we need to keep it.
That's like every
Even
genre, though.
even
Every
the
genre
sound
gets like
selection on that Burna Boy album, it sounds like really 90s, like hip hop.
I think it's good. I think like if I was to look at
But it's a
like how
fusion.
things played out for the UK, because it turned like out like that for the UK with the grime scene,
Yeah.
a lot as well, and it was like it got very Americanized, and then a lot of people shot for it. Like a lot of people were going for it, like Skepta and all that, and that was before that whole 2014 wave of Skepta with like.
Rocky and shit.
Yeah. Like even prior to that, like before that, in the 2008s, 9s, they were all like trying to do that. Like they'll get bubbling up as a scene, as a really like good like UK scene. But then they were starting to get that like looks from the US, and then they were taking them, and then it eventually went that same route where it was just like a bit of a clash. Like people from the UK were like, nah, we didn't like it. We didn't like it. And then
Yeah, I wasn't
the
a
UK
fan.
artists were still doing it. But then it eventually all paid off, because even if it's not musically, I think the inner dealings and like obviously learning like from like people in the industry over in America, like this is how you like piece together an album. This is like you get that information and knowledge from like, let's be honest, US producers and makes the best music. You learn that and then you bring it back to the UK, and now like you got artists like Dave and Central C, and it's like they don't really try to do anything for the US anymore. Like they know how to put together a really good album. Like Dave and Central C's album this year went crazy. It did numbers, and it has like
there's only 4 songs.
Yeah, and there's like no influence of the US apart from potentially like a better soundscape and flows, but no one from the UK are saying like, oh, this is too Americanized now. So I think in time, hopefully it'll only do good by, you know, Afro beats. You know?
There's a lot of positive as well, with a lot of eyes on the genre, because I feel like it could create a lot of opportunities for other musicians that make that genre. You know? So I
think it still needs to, you know, there still needs to be core values.
I think
within the genre, because you just get a bit too lost in it, and then you lose the essence of what Afrobeats is. But
that's true.
But hopefully it bubbles, and then it kind of just folds in on itself, and everyone kind of stops doing it. Yeah. And then the people who are important, the people who really care about Afrobeats, start to grow it again, and kind of like rebuild it, if you get what I mean. Because that's kind of like what happened, like you were saying with grime. Like it got so popular, and then the Americans were kind of just like, oh yeah, we've had enough. And then it folded in on itself, and then it became like
then we have
popular.
the
and then it branched out and then went to like drill and shit. It's just like what we were talking about at work that day about like drill in Australia, how like they're not going to be listening to like half these songs like or dressing like this in like 5 years. But then Lisa brought up that like they're just the right people are just going to evolve in that genre and then just keep running and then maybe like move away from it. So like you're always gonna get that, and you're always gonna get hate from like the little niche like groups. Like I was bad for it. He see me like just hate everything, and then now I'm just like, yeah, sweet, like grime drills out here, we outside.
Yeah, I think everything. It just it's hard. Like the things need to like have a period of where they're like they come together, and then you see what like remains from what it was and what sticks, and then what gets rid of, like from that fusion of like, because I think looking at what like, you know, Burna Boy is doing in regards to like, I guess helping with that crossover with the US, I think it'll only do like better for the genre. Like I think it could come to the detriment of right now, but I think over the overall, like, you know, 10, 15 years from now, we'll be like, oh, that was something that got it to a place where, you know, it can be appreciated on a worldwide scale, where it's like it's seen as its own thing and it doesn't need the US thing anymore. Because I look at UK music and I don't think people aren't like, oh yeah, but why isn't Dave doing songs with so and so in the US? Like, nah, people just appreciate Dave for Dave, you know. Yeah. Like they're not like, oh, but why doesn't he do this and that? And it, I mean, you know, like it's slowly been happening with Afro beats, like since 2015, 16, with like. You know, so many, Wizkid and then Drake and then Skepta was like, Wizkid and
Wizkid was popping way before that though.
Wizkid's underrated.
Yeah, he was. I didn't realize how big Wizkid's was.
Over there.
Ridiculously.
Like, I remember when Wise showed me like first Wizkid songs, like 2011, 2012, and it was generating numbers still. So that's insane.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It's an interesting period, I think, especially for someone like Burna Boy, who's like probably the biggest he's ever been. And I know you said like, and I know a lot of people saying he's probably like one of the biggest artists in the world right now. Like, doesn't matter genre. Like, he's one of the biggest artists in the world right now. So it can only mean good things, but 100%. It's gonna come with teething issues, I think. Hey, like,
listen to Byron Messiah, bro. It's like, good, imagine Toronto sound in terms of melodies and the way the sound is. Mixed with Afro beat, like drums.
That Taliban track is hard.
I wish. Was that a bonus track? Why is that a bonus track?
It's originally by Byron Messiah, and then
like a remix.
Yeah, Burna Boy remixed it.
So it's like it's like a Panda when like Kanye took Panda for Life of Pablo type situation.
Yeah, I don't even. Wait, is that in the album?
Yeah. Well, that for Life of Pablo. I didn't even realize that
Burna remixed it. I just was listening to Taliban's and just fucking.
True.
I'd drop it, and I just wish that people knew it more because it's quite a slow track, but it's one that like when it comes in, you know what it is, and you want to and you want to like sing the rhythm or sing the words and just.
Bro, Kyson, that put me on that track.
True.
Yeah, he was playing it all the time on his streams.
Hectic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess you spoke about Toronto.
Yeah.
You made the noise. Friday came around, and a lot of people were sitting around waiting, thinking Drake was about to drop.
I've been there sitting around and waiting for things,
Thunder.
but you know,
Yeah. So like everyone, he tweeted, he posted the album artwork that was made by Adonis. I think earlier in the week, and then a lot of people were sitting around waiting. A lot of people were talking about Drake's gonna drop on the Friday. I think what had also happened was Zane Lowe from Apple Music. He said that he had a song, and it's like has a massive feature, like a world groundbreaking feature, and then it was rumored that. It was rumored at the time because once that came out, Drake had put up a story post of Frank Ocean. So the rumor was that Frank Ocean and Drake have a song together on the album. And then Amazon Music also leaked and put out a tweet and said, for all the dogs on the date. So Amazon Music kind of like leaked it as well, saying that it was. Turned out it didn't. And we're here today. But what do we think of the idea of if there is a Drake and Frank Ocean feature on this album? And were you let down? Did you wait thinking that it was going to come out, or no one else here thought it was going to come out?
The thing is, like,
I wasn't really waiting like that.
So
True.
Zayn came out again and like disproved that because he was like, I didn't say anything like that. I haven't been on the radio for the last 2 weeks, and then.
Also, that he didn't say that.
Yeah, so Zane Lowe came out himself,
and he said there was. He never said there was he had heard a world.
Yeah, he was like, I didn't say anything like that.
True.
And he hadn't even. I don't think he had heard the album either.
True.
So like, what they quoted was him saying it was never done before, like, groundbreaking, all that shit.
Yeah.
And like, I just think that if it was true, and he did say that, like, Frank Ocean on an album has been done before, so it can't like, like it's a tricky one.
Yeah,
it's hard to say. Like, the only thing that I can think of that would be like groundbreaking and like never been done before is some real weird artist from like a completely different genre.
J Balvin?
Nah, way different from
Bad Bunny.
Skrillex.
I mean, Bad Bunny's been rumored to be on the album for a while.
Skrillex and Flowdown.
Yeah, so
Hotline Bling remix on the new album. You heard it here first.
Dubstep.
I don't know, but that was people.
Some old wobbles.
Like, and that's
Casper.
crazy. Like, Frank Ocean only literally got mentioned because when that like thing was said about Zane Lowe saying that he said this at that time, what Drake decided to post on his story was the blonde album cover for Frank Ocean. And obviously Drake is very purposeful, and a lot of people have been thinking Bad Bunny's going to be on the album because he shared Bad Bunny putting up a post saying beware of the dogs, like the typical sign that's on the side of a gate. So I don't know. Like, sometimes Drake just knows how to be in the headlines, and sometimes he's actually teasing something, but you just don't know.
Do you think he would have Snoop Dogg on the album?
That's an easy one, though. He could get Snoop Dogg any day of the week. He could have got Snoop Dogg for the last fucking 5 albums.
Honestly, I gotta say, when we watched Snoop Dogg on Hip Hop 50, bro, he's ridiculously, like, good still. Like, his live performance, bro, I was in awe of how good he was, like, performing.
Comparative to his what do you call it, cohort, like Ice Cube and all them.
Yeah, like
that.
I just
Ice Cube still slaps.
Ice Cube wasn't
bro.
too bad either. But there was I don't know, bro. You know what it's like with live acts these days, bro. They're rapping over the actual song and stuff. And like to see Snoop just just the instrumental, and no background, and he's just doing and it sounds like studio performances, bro. I was like, I just couldn't believe it at all, man. Like, honestly.
I don't know if you guys know this story, but Snoop Dogg had this live engineer, and he would always be pissed at Snoop Dogg because when he would perform, he would like cup the mic, so he's got an SM58
the top like this,
like the top, and it would muffle the sound, right? And the live engineer came up with a solution.
Was it the Ring?
Yeah, the Ring mic with the freaking knuckle duster and stuff. So like Snoop Dogg would grab it and he wouldn't like cup the mic anymore. So that's the story of like why Snoop Dogg has that.
Yeah, that's what, I just thought it was on his pimp shit and said something like crazy mic shit.
That is the stuff like him copying the freaking mic.
That's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, I remember when that was first getting shown around everywhere, and it was like everyone was just like in awe of it. Eh?
Yeah.
It was like the smartest. It's so Snoop.
Yeah,
Like that design. But yeah, the album obviously didn't come out, but I wouldn't mind Snoop. I don't think Snoop and Drake's never been done.
yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, crazy.
Could be out of this world. I don't know.
If Ocean's on it, I'm hoping it's like fresh material. And it's just not, and it's just not what like Kanye did with like Kid Cudi, just chopped up like an old acapella.
Well, I think it's like, you know,
maybe he just sampled one of the tracks from Blonde.
Yeah, it was saying
Maybe
that
like
it will
nostalgia or
sound
something.
like Take Care. They said they want to miss the old.
Yeah, that's what he's alluding to.
And and there's also a leak saying that the ZZZ guy in Han was like playing the keys, and they did that sample on IG, and 40 commented, and Boy Wonder commented or something, and apparently that sample is gonna be on the Drake album. And that ZZZ Sam guy is from Australia, and Han also, he's from Sydney. Han engineered or produced Stay with Justin Bieber and Kid Laroi.
True, yeah.
As well. So, and he's the guy that I was telling you about, like the ZZZ guy. He was the one that got signed by Grade A after the fact that Laroi left them.
True.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it would be huge for like, you know, for him if he like gets on that album.
Is he from Australia as
He's
well?
from Australia.
Okay,
yeah, I think he's from Adelaide. Don't quote me on that one though.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really know what this. I can't really put two and two together on who it could be. There's nothing that would really surprise me for Drake to do,
because he's the biggest. Oh wait,
Yeah.
Draco?
I mean, that's rumored, but he's already done that too. I think it'd just be a cool thing to see
It
again.
might be someone old, bro, like fucking Stevie Wonder or some shit.
He's already done something with Andre 3000. He's already done Stevie Wonder and Andre 3000.
Oh, has
He
he?
had Michael Jackson on the feature as well.
Yeah, he's had Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
how hard is that?
Yeah, what are we even talking about, man? How can he even say there's something? He's had
see?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Drake-
I
having
was
Drake-
listening to Michael Jackson last night.
Anything bigger than that?
He's a king, yeah.
Anything-
There's nothing close to Michael Jackson.
Anything
man.
bigger than that would be like Paul
I had
McCartney,
to see what's up, man. I was like, just I had a free
Well,
time
one of the
last
Beatles,
night. I'm
Ringo.
like, you know what?
the lame one.
Let me have a listen. So
Yeah.
it was good. I started from like his Ben, I think it was the album's called, like when he was like really young.
Yeah.
And gradually to like Thriller, and I was like, man, I get it.
Yeah. No, that's different, honestly. Yeah, nothing can beat nothing
Yeah.
unless to me, and this will segue to the next topic. What could be close is another Drake and Weeknd collab.
Nah, I'm done with that, bro.
Really? You're done with that? You don't think you ever need it
It
again?
wouldn't be that amazing.
Nah, like Crew Love was it, but I don't think because we were so saturated.
What about the
with
ride?
Weeknd.
What about the ride? There's a couple of the Weeknd and Drake
I'm
joints.
just not a Weekend fan.
Yeah, not anymore.
But
man.
is that because of the? But that half of that's like I like the Drake features on Weekend joints, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see Drake in the. I think that was gonna lead me to the next thing with the tour announcement for here in Australia. This guy's doing stadiums. He's doing Suncorp
he's doing
Stadium
Suncorp.
two nights.
That's wild.
I don't know how many people can do that.
2 nights.
Ed Sheeran. And
Yeah,
Taylor
bro.
Swift.
So
Ed Sheeran, Taylor Swift,
like a pre, like what do they call it?
Pre-sale.
A pre-sale, last Friday, and it was it sold out so quickly,
Yeah.
and so fast that they decided to pull in a second night for Brisbane at Suncorp Stadium.
Is that on
That's
the
me.
next day or the day before?
I don't know.
Because it's on a fucking Monday. Yeah. Poo.
Yeah, so 20th
That traffic's
of
getting
November.
fucked up.
So this is the weekend's
yeah,
Australia.
Fuck, we're in the same boat on that one.
If it's November the 23rd, I'm
yeah,
there.
here we go. So the weekend is doing the Suncorp Stadium 2 nights in a row. Then he's doing a core stadium
I thought you were
in
talking about
Sydney.
Drake, bro.
The weekend. He's doing a core stadium in Sydney 2 nights in a row, and then he's doing Marvel Stadium in Melbourne 2 nights in a row.
There's 2 nights in a row.
There's
in the
not many
Dome Mask.
people that can do that in this world at all anymore.
Nah.
That's crazy. And he's
Yeah,
meant to be the second for a male artist, he's going to be the largest grossing male artist, I think, off this tour. That's crazy.
Is
man.
that more than Ed Sheeran? Nah, Ed Sheeran would have made way more than
I
that.
think Ed Sheeran had 3 nights.
Yeah,
In Brisbane?
he went a whole weekend too.
Yeah,
But
and
we're
then
talking
Taylor-
about we are talking about the weekend here too. It's like it's crazy. Like,
Shout out Abel.
yeah, honestly, like,
Shout out the Doom.
I'm only gonna listen to I don't know. I really like the first 3 albums of The Weeknd, and after that it was like downhill.
balloon.
That's all that people care
yeah,
about.
like I got an era of when I like the weekend, but I think just purely of seeing the like, I feel like I have like I was telling Andrea, I feel like I have to go because it's like just to see the growth of like, you know,
The production
I'm
would
just-
be crazy.
it's
Mike
crazy.
Dean-
Like I don't listen to his music as often either, and there's an era that I like, but like I don't think I've listened to the last 2-3 albums at all. But he's took his artistry to a whole nother level where it's just like,
Apart from the TV series that he had.
yeah, which got cancelled too.
Oh,
But
did it?
Yeah, it got
straight
cancelled.
after the first season. But I think I think Mike Dean on on the Weeknd's last tour in America, he was like his live band.
Who?
Mike
Yeah.
Dean.
Oh yeah, Mike Dean's on here for that for
Yeah,
the tour
yeah.
as well.
That'd be crazy.
That's the
That
only
would be
reason
cool
I
to
wanna
go,
go
man.
see fucking
Yeah.
Mike
Oh,
Dean.
so Mike Dean is the reason why
Yeah,
he's gonna go to the
yeah.
weekend.
Guys, be smoking a fat stooge,
Well, if you
bro,
go,
or playing
yeah,
the
if you
piano
go,
and shit. It's gonna
if
be
you go
wild.
to the
Mike
weekend's
Dean isn't touring with
Instagram,
them. It's Mike Dean's not touring with them. It's 2 other artists that are touring. with
nah,
them.
nah,
Mike
he's
Dean's his live
he's
band.
the
Oh,
yeah,
his live
Yeah,
one.
he's the
He
band
plays the
for
keys
him.
and shit.
yeah.
He plays
Yeah.
the synth and
So-
crazy
'cause he's-
guitar.
Oh,
played
sorry,
for,
I'm
like,
thinking of a
he-
different artist
He,
now.
played
Yeah.
for, like, he was Kanye's guy, and he was like Travis Scott's guy
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
I was
he's
thinking of a rapper. I was
he's
like,
there. He's tagged in the
like that, of
post,
course.
but yeah, bro. Mike Dean's the reason why he's gonna
Yeah.
go to
Bro,
to the
$380 to see Mike Dean.
He's
Done.
a freaking legend, man. He's the only one that can
Bro, dead ass.
master
He's getting
so
tatted on my
loud
knee.
and still get it to sound good on Spotify.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because he still pumps it in the Cadillac.
yeah,
man.
nah.
I'm just tapped out of the weekend.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he started doing the synth poppy stuff, I
Yeah,
just,
that
tapped out.
what era is that? 80s or 70s? 80s. Hey,
Yeah,
nah,
it's
yeah.
like
See that
80s
80s
shit.
sound is. I'm so glad that's over with, bro.
I'd rather
Did you
listen-
like? You didn't like? You liked it for a little period of time?
Nah, not at all, man.
Yeah,
I
don't-
feel like if he did it before Daft Punk, would have been like another it would have been better.
See the
Daft
first,
Punk made sense to me.
the first
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
the
yeah.
first one,
Yeah.
it was cool. The first, like the first couple like single that
like
like
Star Bitch.
yeah, is that Starboy? The
Yeah.
Starboy? Yeah. See that one was fine. Why can't we just like leave it there and then like go into something? But he had to like he dragged out that for too long.
Yeah.
Way too long for
like
me.
Tory Lanez made one, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it just made it like a bit more like easier for everyone to listen to.
But see, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Is it the same thing as the Afrobeats thing now? And he's done it to his own sound, where he just commercialized him and his whole brand and his sound like too much. That now all of us are like, yeah, nah, don't
Yeah,
really.
nah, latest.
I think because we didn't fall in love with his sound. With
But is that because he
that.
changed it to get in like
Yeah.
a wider
that's,
audience?
That's
too?
exactly what it was, because the first 3 were like he was on drugs and it was like
it was dark.
spooky stripper music. Like that shit was so hard, and then he just went lame and went sober, and then it all like went super light.
Hey,
and I was just like, this
being
sucks.
sober isn't lame.
I don't know, man. I just get requests for the
I
weekend
hate you.
in the club all the time, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, bro,
Really?
I fucking don't know what you
What
want.
song?
What clubs do you get requested?
It'll be Starboy.
No, I'm
It's
kidding.
Sukasa. Stop
What
asking
song?
for it,
What
bro.
song would you play if
I don't
you had
fucking,
to?
bro, I don't have any weekend that I enjoy playing in my set.
If the weekend was there and he was like, "Yo,
Oh, actually, the most recent one is probably the only one that I'd play,
which one?"
and that's the one with Cardi and Cardi Minogue and shit in it. I fucking can't remember what it's called off the top of my head.
Shout out Kylie Minogue.
Famous, popular.
What's
Oh, is that
who's-
Madonna?
Oh yeah, sorry, Madonna, not
You
Cardi.
and I get Madonna.
Bro, they're the same people to me.
Whoa.
Who's
That was
popping
for
right
that was
now?
for the show.
Whoa,
That was
not
for the
Madonna.
that
Yeah,
show
so
that
I-
got cancelled.
Yeah, that's the only one I'd play.
Who's
I'd-
popping right now in the club? In terms of like when you
It
play
depends
something.
where you're going, bro. Like for us, we're a bit more like ahead of the times. Fuck, I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this, but
This is
like,
hard.
but that's just.
And I'm just trying to tap in. What are they
Talk your
listening
shit,
to?
Bodie. Talk your shit, Bodie.
It's just because the DJs that we have are a bit more like we give our DJs like the creative freedom to play whatever that they want within like a certain range, and they will always go out of their way and like build and create a new set list. Not all the time, but they'll create something that's like that moves forward with the times as well. Whether it's something that's like something that's going to be there forever or something that's going to be there for the time being. So we'll always play like super popular stuff that other clubs won't play because it's too urban. You know, like,
What are
Yeah,
these
yeah.
two urban
like
genres?
Pound Town?
Pound Town.
Yeah, like Pound Town, and they'll be like, "This is too ratchet." this isn't R&B, but it's like for us, it's just fucking turn up music for chicks.
Yeah.
You know,
Who's that by?
I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's like
Do they all have their like staples?
My coochie pink. My
Oh,
booty
Sexy
hole
Red.
brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit goes crazy, and I love it. And whether it's something that's like going to be around forever or not, it doesn't really matter because it's something that helps us like keep the crowd up to date with the music that's
there's no tastemakers anymore.
Yeah,
So it's like the taste. It's like almost taking it back to what it was.
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, like playlists are feeding what people think are good anyway right now. But you're doing it to a tastemaker level where you're like, this is what is current and this is what is like we think is dope.
Yeah,
you know, and it's like you'd rather that where it's an immersed experience and it's coming from tastemakers than just like some it's auto-generated like algorithmic AI type based stuff. You know what I mean?
Hard,
you guys are the one on the ground like literally playing all these songs, and you guys like are literally curating what they're being like what's being listened to.
Well, yeah, man, we have to do it to like an extent as well. Obviously, we'll play like the well-known songs and that, but like we're always trying to slip in a song that's like here and there that's brand new, or like we'll always be the first club in rotation with that stuff. And then it's not until like later, maybe like 3 months down the track, that it becomes super popping. But it's something that the crowd realizes that we've been playing for like the last 3 months, if you get what I mean.
You sort of have the staple songs, and then you just like chuck like a few, like you have like a few like in the back pocket that you just like chuck in like in between and shit.
Yeah, man, like we got the staples and all that kind of stuff, but even the staples are like pretty relevant songs at the moment. Yeah. Like when people message me and ask the DJ at the club, I go, send me a mix. But I don't want to hear no Usher, I don't want to hear shit that's been rinsed for the last 20 years.
Bass drop by fucking bass drop. Gee, that's when you know the club. If a DJ drops bass drop, that's when you know the club's fucking like dead.
What's that?
By Fat Man Scoop.
Yeah.
Bass drop.
Yeah.
It gets everybody. And if you start your set off like that, bro, that shit's trash.
It's not what it's called, but
is it not called bass drop? What's it called?
It's fucking called something else.
Oh, I thought it was called bass drop.
I just asked him, I'm like, just send me something original, send me something fun, just send me shit that hasn't been done. Like, you don't have to do anything crazy, no cutting, no all that. Like, just send me something that's like fun to listen to and something you would play in the club. And then as soon as I hear like fucking songs that have been rinsed out, like Get Low and all that kind of stuff, like you can play that in the club, it's fine. But when I ask you, like, send me something that is you, something that is original, something that's fun, and they just send like a real generic R&B mix, or like an urban mix.
I already know 5 songs on that mix.
Yeah, it's not that I have to know it, but I'm just like, fuck, if I heard this in the club, and if I've heard it 100 times, I don't want to hear it again. You know, and I just
that's true.
Scrap it, because that just means that when I say play whatever you want to play, they'll just fall back on their safety, which is the stuff that people have already been playing for the last 20 years. Yeah. And I'm just like, no, I want you to branch out and like, you know, fucking be expressive in some sort of sense.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah. Sorry, I just went on a full rant.
That's what we need, man. You know what I mean? Like us producers as well and engineers, like we really need, I guess, the DJs, radar to sort of create what we make. You know what I mean?
But it's just Brisbane. Like Brisbane is super commercial right now. Like there are no genre specific clubs. There are very few. There's not many. Every club you go to will be playing the same shit. And originally it was party music, which is just like top 40 commercial, like white people dance music. And then the last like 4 or 5 years, they've started rolling more R&B into the club. And now it's mostly R&B, but it's real like average R&B. You know, it's not like the newer stuff or anything like that. Yeah.
I need to go back out there, man. The club
true, you will be.
Just to like, you know, hear what's going on.
Yeah, you have to go out and find out for yourself, right?
Last time I went out there, I just went back home straight away. I didn't even have a drink. I'm like, I'm so old. It's time to go home.
Well, to wrap up real quick, tell us what's happening with Rush Hour, bro.
Yeah, man. So we've just moved to a new facility in Morningside. Built 2 studios, like rooms, and so we've just been busy doing that for the past 2 months. Finally settling down. I just sent off Wyas and Mitch Paulson on Sunday they went to Sweden for a
the
riding
Wise go
camp.
too.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I reckon they're gonna be crazy. So they're under this label called Hit Music Factory, and yeah, they just been sent over there to like write music.
That's like every big name artist ever
Bro,
has always gone
Sweden.
through that. Hey,
Yeah, Sweden
Yeah.
is crazy.
Bro, Sweden, the Netherlands, crazy
Yeah.
music coming out of there. Even like edits that we use in the club, crazy. They make so like, it's weird because when you think Amapiano and Afro, you think like Africa. But there's so much coming out of the Netherlands somehow, somewhere, I don't know how, and they're making like ridiculous versions of it. It's fucked.
Ish.
Like, and these are just dudes from the Netherlands.
I'm pretty sure that remix, Rose's remix with Saint John, it came from the from Europe.
oh heck,
Yeah,
that's the big one that was like on the radio everywhere. Crazy.
Yeah,
so
that's
that they're over there now.
yeah, they're over there
Yeah.
now for 2 weeks.
Yeah, dope. Crazy, bro.
Good.
Yeah,
Crazy.
man. So I've been chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing much has been going on
Sad.
after that. Just freaking making music still, late nights, doesn't stop. But we had a little good like month and a half break from music, just building. you know.
Yeah, dope. We'll have to come through. And if you're,
100%.
studio time, of course, hit up Rush Hour Studios ASAP.
Yeah, man. Shout out Rush Hour Studios, man. And if we ever fail, we got another one coming. Cradle to the Grave. So.
Yeah, nice.
That actually slaps. That actually slaps.
Cradle to the Grave
I get the
Studios.
reference too. I get the reference too. It's a great movie.
And Birdie, you got
Oh, me? Yo. Yeah, man. We released a track under
Ish.
Bow
Hey.
on
Ish.
Thursday last week or the week before. Yeah, man. If you like techno, get around it. When I DJ independently, I play hip hop and stuff like that. But when me and Tao get together, we become Bow. We play a lot of EDM, a lot of techno lately. So
Ish.
Crazy. I'm
Gotta-
curious.
it's called Hypnotize. So
Ish.
go out there, BAO.
stream
Bow.
it now.
Stream
We'll
it.
put the link.
Do you guys use Ableton?
Yeah, man.
We'll put the link to all of this in the description now,
Yeah.
so you can go over to Rush Hour Studios.
100%.
What, an Instagram or
Yeah, or a website.
website? There you go, website. Or we'll get the link as well for Hypnotize
Yes, sir.
out now. So make sure you go stream that. But yeah, what do you got, Deskin saying?
Yo, I got like 15 T's coming out in the next like 15 hours. Like I've got like 4 print shops popping up in like every suburb. They're called like dead prints. We like screen print by hand. Like if you want any merch done, like get at me. Nah, I'm just fucking around. I got
No, I
nothing
was like,
to-
I would actually rock it, man. I'm rocking Eric's screen print stuff right now, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hard.
Nah, it's been cruising, bro.
Yeah, I'm just
chilling?
Yeah, just chilling. We're just
Yeah,
chilling.
I
We're
don't
just
have
big
cool
chilling
shit
here.
going on like these fucking
We're just
people.
big chilling here.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And at the end, right now, you're gonna go into a new series that we're about to launch.
A little
But
segment.
yeah, I'm gonna end it as if it's ended, and then we'll be back soon. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ever Defining. This is a new series called My Name Is. Basically, I'm gonna list out a bunch of facts about an artist, and obviously, at any time, you guys can buzz in. If you guys buzz in and you get it correct, then obviously you get the point. If you get it wrong, then you have to sit out until the next person guesses. And once they guess, then if they're right, then obviously they're right. If they're wrong, then you're back in, and that person that was wrong has to sit out. Right now, we got 7 different artists. Okay, and we're gonna see who's gonna get the most correct. I assure you that all of you guys know these artists. And some might be easier than others. We're gonna go for the first artist right now. He was born on the 20th of October, 1971.
Drake.
No.
Sit out, boo.
He has to sit out. He has to sit out until the next guess. His debut solo album was released in November 1993.
DEAD. Kanye.
No.
Fuck.
I don't know if you guys are really listening to the things that I'm saying. You just
I'm patiently
okay.
waiting.
Yeah, I know. This is the only person that's actually
He's
listening
playing
to what
the
I'm
slow
saying.
game.
In 1994, his debut album went quadruple platinum. He coaches a youth football league as well as a high school football team. In early 2000,
Yeah. Snoop Dogg?
Yes,
I know. As
he
soon as he
is
said
correct.
as soon as he said the football thing, I was waiting for him. I was like, "Fuck, I've got it."
I wouldn't have
Yes.
gotten that for sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like the earlier ones, it's gonna be harder, but as it goes on, the easier the clues come. So
Sure.
Yeah, Roger.
obviously, you wanna. I mean, not everyone's gonna know.
I like
people's
this. I like
birthdays,
this segment.
but- so the first point
Yes, sir.
to Bodie, he was patient. Lessons were learned in the first round. Okay, so 1-0. All right, we're going to go to the next one. He was born on the 10th of November, 1971. He first featured on a song in 1995. In the first year he signed to his label, his debut album was nominated for a Grammy in 1998. He is the first solo hip-hop Latino artist to go platinum on an album. He has an intersection in the Bronx named after him.
DEAD. Big pun.
Yes, correct.
Crazy.
That's insane is correct.
I didn't know that.
That was a
I didn't know
what?
that
What-
As soon as he said Bronx, I was like, "Yo, I gotta be him." And who else is fucking Hispanic?
He had Latino and he had Bronx, and then he knew.
I didn't know he was Latino.
Yeah.
Fun. Damn. Yeah. All right.
He's
Yeah.
like crack. He's like Joey Crack's fucking cousin or something, isn't he? Or
He looks really light
Yeah,
skinned.
yeah.
Big boys.
Okay. Well,
I need to
this
catch
guy,
up.
we might have to, you might have to drag him along to the next episode for the forfeit. Okay. He was born on November 15th, 1967. Okay. He has released 26 albums to date. His record label that he started is initialed
Is it Wayne?
Lil Wayne? No, you're incorrect.
Dang it.
Okay.
Bro, Wayne is not like 50, bro.
His record label is initialed. So this is the initials for each word.
I freaking
okay.
wish I'd like waited for
SWIR. Okay. He made his rap debut in 1986 with a sister and his brother. Okay. He went top 10 featuring on a Lil Jon single. He was an early investor in Clubhouse. He is a lifetime fan of the Golden State Warriors, the San Francisco 49ers, and the San Francisco Giants. He formed the group in 2020 with other very notable rappers.
DEAD.
Yep.
Did he?
No, incorrect.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I've just gone blank with
The
his
25 album kills me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, who's got 25 album?
name. Nah, sorry. I haven't gone.
What was it?
His group with his brother and sister was originally called Most Valuable Players. The name later changed to The Click.
Oh, wait, to the click. I thought you said clips. I'm a dickhead. Wait, let me have a guess, though. It would be...
You already had its fucking turn, mate.
I didn't say a name, though.
Cheetah, pumpkin
I
eater.
didn't say a name. I said I thought you
go on
said
then.
clips.
Go on then.
Early investor of Clubhouse. It would be Busta Rhymes.
No, yeah, incorrect.
Brothers and sisters.
So his first group.
He is from Vallejo, California, United States. East Bay, California.
Fuck, got 25 albums apart from Gucci.
Okay, I'm gonna
early
name
investor of
I'm gonna
Clubhouse.
name the group that he formed with other notable acts. No, actually, I'm not even gonna do that. The other notable acts that are within this super group is Snoop Dogg.
DEAD. Dre.
No, it's not.
Fuck.
Dre doesn't have 25 albums.
This, like I said, this group was formed in late 2020. The other members of this supergroup, which were all based in California, was Snoop Dogg, Too Short, and Ice Cube.
Damn, this is-
DEAD.
No, you can't. You
Fuck. I
technically
got it. I
can't.
got it though. I got it.
You-
I got
you
it.
technically
I got it. Hurry up.
Okay.
I got it.
Oh, I
Go.
know.
Keep going.
I'm gonna name the record label. His homegrown record label, which is fully independent, is named Sick With It Records.
Fuck.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. Okay. He has a single featuring Oakland rapper Keek the Sneak, Tell Me When to Go.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
Fucking
I've got it.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Fuck, what's his name? Oh,
Say a name so I can get it. Say a name because I've got it.
Oh,
I've got it.
fucking,
I've got it.
I forgot his name. Is it E40?
Yes.
I've got it, bro. The 25
half of that out.
That 25 album
Half
cut
those
me
rounds.
off.
I need to write down a lot more.
I
That
didn't
was
realize he had 20-something albums. That's fucking wild.
that was hard. That was a hard one. I
When
really
you
thought
said sick with it, I was like, I could hear the sample in my head.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I knew the single. I just knew the single.
Oh
Tell me
man.
when to go.
Yeah. Tell me
Well,
where to go.
so what's the
Well,
scores now?
2-1-0.
Two. So
Yeah,
so Bodie is
2-1-0.
officially on 2.
Yeah.
Deadskin
I got
on
done,
1,
yeah.
and Gene is currently on
Nothing. I
0.
Got nothing. There's 4 more questions, man. Come on.
Okay, here we go. This person was born on the 3rd of December, 1994. He had a top 10 single as well as a top 5 single. He formed his own label in 2017. The initials of that label is FPF. He was featured on KSI's single Down Like That, also accompanied by Rick Ross. He has 47 songs that charted on the Billboard charts.
Is this fucking Lil Baby?
This is Little Baby.
Hey! Full fucking spool, baby.
Yeah,
He's back.
yeah. I couldn't do the 4 because if I said 4 PF, it would give it away. But this is a crazy fact. He has 47 songs that charted on the Billboard charts, tying him with Prince and Paul McCartney.
Ooh,
That's crazy.
that's crazy. What the fuck?
That is a crazy. That was what I was literally about to finish
Yeah,
before you got it
wow.
correct.
That's wild.
1994, I thought Lil Baby was a bit younger, to be honest.
But he's the same age as me.
I was born in
there you go.
2000.
There you go. Well, the score currently is Bodie is on 2,
I'm on 1.
Levi is on 1, and Gene is on 1.
Go back to an old rapper so I know about it.
Okay, here we go.
Nah, you lost now because it's going to get newer and newer.
Yeah, I know. I feel like that's what it is, and he's just gonna fucking start rinsing.
Okay, he was born on the 9th of March, 1987. He was first discovered on the Arsenio Show. He released his first album at age 13. In 2015, he signed a management deal to Bad Boy Records. He appeared in Snoop Dogg's Gin and Juice music video. He was featured in a remix for Destiny's Child song.
DEAD-TI.
Incorrect.
Fuck. It's the other one. Fuck.
Yo. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Is it Lil Wayne?
No, it's not Lil Wayne. Okay. He was featured in a remix of Destiny's Child song Jumpin' Jumpin'.
Oh, yeah, I should have waited.
Uh,
I thought it was Soldier.
Oh no.
you got it first.
No, I can't guess.
Yeah, he
I've
can't guess. He already guessed.
Yeah, it's you, dog.
Yeah.
Nelly?
Incorrect. You wanna go?
Yeah. Is it? Nah, I could be wrong.
Go.
Is it Lil Bow Wow?
It's Little He was
Hey,
featured
bro.
in a remix for Destiny's Child.
I feel like this game is unfair versing a DJ, bro.
Bro, that was going to be my guess, but then you said the Destiny Child's remix, and I was like,
It throws you
it
off,
might be
hey. Some of these facts throw you
Yeah.
off,
I
bro.
got too excited. I should have waited to see what song
Yes,
it
sir.
was.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he signed to Bad Boy.
You know what? Another one that I was gonna do that was gonna throw you off. He was featured on Kanye West's Netflix series Genius.
He was too.
He was
Yeah.
because you remember how like they go through Coodie's history.
Oh,
he's
and they think he's a girl.
yeah. Okay, here we go. He was born on the 17th of October, 1972. He grew up in Detroit.
Eminem.
He's correct. He's correct. He is correct. He is correct. Yeah.
did you actually get that?
Yeah, he got it right. He got it right. I mean, Detroit. There's a lot of people that is from Detroit. It's not that. It's not that easy. It's not that
You gotta
easy.
stop giving this guy
is
sticky
the-
guesses, man.
It is the inaugural. It is the first episode of My Name Is. It's only right to do Eminem for it. You know. Okay. Well, what's the score? I think technically only. Oh no, you could draw
2-3-1.
it. Yeah. So Gene is on 2. Bodie is on 3.
Yes, remind everyone again that I'm only on 1 every
so
round.
Technically, this is high stakes. If Levi gets this right,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're gonna have to do, but you technically both end up with 2, and Bodie is the winner. Gene could tie for winning,
Yeah, well, I could just fucking lose. Thanks for that.
So depending on this, yeah,
It's gonna be someone lame.
It's hard. Okay,
Lame.
all right, you guys ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm stressed about this.
I'm gonna tell you a little secret gem. I think realizing what year they were born is a very pivotal key to help you guys out. Just
the hometown.
Yeah, just for some, you know. He was born on the 28th of November, 1974. He formed a group with his childhood friends that remain till this day. His mother is from South Africa and father is from Jamaica. He and his group signed in 1996. He launched a juice bar called Juices for Life in 2011.
DEAD. Not Prodigy, Styles P.
Yes, he's correct. He's correct. He's correct. He ties it up with Gene for 2-2.
So they juice bar. I was about to say Prodigy too. That's
he almost did. He changed up mid-prod to say Styles P.
I don't know who
And
Styles
that
P is.
Styles P from the Lux.
Yeah, from the Lux.
No idea who that is.
Yeah. Well, it didn't matter.
So
You're already up. You're up. Yeah. So that ends this game. I didn't realize that it would affect the forfeit to have two people,
Two losers.
two.
Now, do you have one more?
This is the tiebreaker. Obviously, Bodie isn't out. He's literally victorious. He's living it up right now.
Yes, sir.
But this goes out to the people fighting out for this forfeit. To the right, I got Deadskin Sane.
I shouldn't have said it.
To the left, I got Gene. And here we are. He was born on November 20, 1983. He is from Atlanta, Georgia. He began his career under the name Meathead.
Future.
That's not easy. That's not easy to know. I'm sorry. I don't know how easy that is to know. He's got Deadskin Sane's gun. How did you know his name?
Bro, I'm a big Future fan, bro. Come on.
I thought that was pretty fair. I think that was a pretty fair. Yeah. I would say these guys were equal. Obviously, Deadskin Sane isn't here right now. If you can see, if you're watching the video version of this. But I did someone that I thought was pretty equal, you know, like equal fandom.
Yeah.
And yeah, by the third hint,
Brought it home.
Gene had brought it home. So we finish this game right now with the tiebreaker winning answer from Gene. So we will congratulate Gene. We congratulate Bodie. Deadskin Sane's not here to shake hands with anyone. Yeah. But he knows now. He knows the game now. So
the forfeit is Deadskin has to listen to one The Baby album and one Lil Baby album.
Hey? No, he got it right. He's that kid.
No, the forfeit is he has to listen to one The Baby album and one Lil Baby album.
Come to the mic. Come to the mic so people can hear you. Okay. So that was it. That was the first episode of My Name Is. Like, comment, subscribe. Congratulations to Bodie. Once again, he's the reigning champ. Let's see who can take it off him next time. We don't know what the forfeit is for Deadskin Sane yet, but I know he's going to come with the heat for next episode. He's going to come prepared. He knows what the game is now. So
bring some food.
But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like this one, we'll do a lot more. And if you have any suggestions, let us know.
I actually like this one. This is dope. This is fun.